Yo guys, this is Wrestle Kicks. My name's Jared. This is Connor.
What are you saying, guys?
And today we're bringing you a video about the WWE releases. They're never literally going to learn from it, any of their lessons that they've learned, how they keep releasing stars. And I think they've literally done it again. They've done it again. You probably know like the big names that we're on about: Keith Lee, Karrion, Kross, Ember Moon, in my opinion. I mean, me and I disagree, but me and we'll speak about each person that we care about, basically. Not that we don't care about any of the rest, but you know, some are most likely to be stars now,
and some we just don't care about.
Yeah, some we just. It's me trying to be the nice guy. We care that no one should lose their job. Essentially, like it's peak that they've lost their job, but at the same time, you know, like maybe some of these people, yeah, probably were surplus to requirements, but at the end of the day, it's the way they get told. It's the way they get told. It's so sad.
Nice. You never know.
No, we do know that they got
only
text.
The big names of the list have said that they
gave them text messages. Text messages. Right. I just think. Like I said, if you don't fucking understand the difference between AEW and WWE now, then you're never going to. Just or maybe in 10 years' time. 10 years' time when you're finally fed up of WWE, so you're looking for a new wrestling promotion. But because that's what I did. I watched WWE for my whole life. And it was only in the last 5 years where I've stopped watching and started watching more indie stuff and all that kind of shit. Same with you, right? It's just...
Yeah.
It's just...
It was WWE until... There was a point where you just can't take it anymore.
Yeah, there's no point.
Luckily, like New Japan was there.
Literally,
because we were watching that as well.
I know.
So it took our
literally
away. If New Japan wasn't there, we'd be
not watching wrestling. That's for sure. We wouldn't be watching wrestling. No. But so yeah, the big names obviously that I want to speak about mainly is Keith Lee and Ember Moon. I went out on Twitter and I said that these two are the only two people that should be signed to AEW. I may have like slightly changed my opinions a little bit. What's your take on it, man?
They're the two that AEW should focus the most on getting. For
sure.
Mia Yim, I think, should be great for the women's division in AEW. Not to say to be the head of it, but to give more competition. They need every decent female wrestler they can get, and she is up there.
Yeah, I agree. She's a decent wrestler. I think because she's been off TV for so long. She hasn't really done anything.
Retribution sort of fucking ruined her.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Exactly.
Retribution. Anyway, so I just think Mia Yim, Mia Yim's the kind of person that...
What she did in TNA was sick.
Yeah, but how long ago was that, bro? I can't remember that shit.
They haven't done, they wouldn't let her do anything since they signed her. One name I'm surprised you don't want to talk about is Karrion Kross.
So, my opinion on Karrion Kross is weird, because I've never really watched him in... I saw bits of him in TNA, but... I mainly saw him on NXT, and what I saw on NXT was sick. Don't get me wrong, the aesthetic was sick. Yeah. I just don't know if he was sick. Like, the aesthetic was cool, his looks cool. Everything about him should be cool, but there's something missing for me. I don't know what it was. I wouldn't sign him to AEW personally. I wouldn't care to see him.
Places. He doesn't need to go to AEW now.
I was thinking back to Impact, but I also saw that. I saw that he didn't leave on good terms with Impact. Apparently.
Oh, did he not?
Apparently.
I'm sure they'd have him back though. Like.
Yeah, with the name that he's built, I'm sure they'd have him back. I'm sure it depends how he left, but yeah, I'm sure they would. I would say they should both go there. Him and Scarlett should be a package. They should both go to a TNA or an MLW. I don't know. TNA is probably bigger than MLW, but MLW is way cooler in my opinion. But. One of those places, man, or maybe he wants to go to Japan. It's really difficult now that Ring of Honor's gone and everything like that. Ring of Honor going is going to create another company.
It's going to. That's where MLW is going to like step up now.
Hopefully, I really like MLW. But yeah, Karrion Kross again. WWE absolutely fucking buried this guy. They took him away from his female, and then they made him job to Jeff Hardy.
Well, they just give him the shittest gimmick. His gimmick was decent when he started in NXT.
It was, yeah.
Like, it was like, it made you think, like, what's he gonna do? But then to come out in a red fucking gimp suit, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he came out in a red gimp suit with fucking like leather belts across him, like, you know what I mean? If he came out on all fours and handcuffed, I wouldn't even have been surprised. Yeah, I am shocked at Karrion Kross, but at the same time, I'm shocked because they tried so much with him in a short space of time, and then they just went, nah, fuck it, release.
Yeah.
I can't believe the way they treat people, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Apparently, a few of the releases was because they wasn't vaccinated, though. Apparently, that was why.
I saw this.
And then a couple of others.
I saw this. Bro. If Nia Jax and Keith Lee were amongst those who didn't get vaccinated, then are you I know this is a fucking long shot. Well, it's not really. It's just me speaking my mind. Are they just getting rid of people that they think are risk of dying? Because they don't want anyone to die. They don't want anyone to fucking get sick.
I heard that apparently he was disruptive.
Fuck off.
He disagreed with Vince a lot because Keith wanted full creative control, and then
no, he didn't. No, he didn't. They need
he probably did. He probably wanted control of himself. Nah. But then apparently they used to clash heads. I'd clash heads if he was making you fucking about.
I don't think he's like that though, and I've seen videos of him where he's not like that.
He doesn't seem like it.
I mean, he might have been outspoken about it, but that's what's they make it seem like they're like going around backstage like, why am I in this position? Where's my title belt? It's not how it is. It's like blown way out of proportion. Yeah. I'm sure it was just him giving his idea of what he should be, and it's been taken like completely bad, like, you know, it's been twisted. But Keith Lee is the biggest disgrace of a release I can remember, apart from obviously Bray Wyatt or Rotunda, whatever his name is, and then you've got Adam Cole. But was that really a release, or did he want out? You know, there's certainly different positions.
His contract ran out.
Yeah, but I don't think. I think he's glad that happened. You know, Keith Lee is. You've got a star in front of you. They probably got put off because he got sick. That's literally what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. They didn't want to deal with it. They released Nia Jax, and I'm pretty sure she released a statement saying that she was going through mental health. She was going through all this kind of stuff.
She asked for extra time.
She asked for extra time off and all that, and then they just released her. Like, what the fuck? And like, if you're planning to release someone and you're this great company that you claim to be and all this kind of stuff, just wait. If you want to release the person, at least see her through her mental issues. And didn't they just turn over I'm not even lying, they turned over £250 million this quarter.
I see that.
You see that? £250 million this quarter, and they can't find the funds to see Nia Jax, who's served how long? 7 years, 8 years for the company. They can't serve her to the end of her.
I don't understand it. A lot of the list have only recently been signed.
BFAB just got promoted as this big next thing in the main roster, bro, and they've got rid of her. And then the Hit Row were there like, oh, we're not like the other call-ups from NXT. We're different. We can cut promos, whatever they were saying, bro. They're like, nah. The first thing that happened when you got promoted is, I'm pretty sure she's going out. She's dating one of the girls. She's gone. She's gone. She's no longer on TV. She stays at home while you now go to work. Like, that's the reality of the main roster. It's bullshit. Cutthroat. Wrestling is cutthroat, but at the same time, if you hire someone, are you hiring them, or are you just hiring them so they don't go elsewhere? Or are you hiring? Who are you hiring? The actual person, the character?
Yeah, but then say that with Eva Marie. Why would they want to sign her just to keep her?
Fuck Eva Marie.
Then,
you know what? They thought Eva Marie.
They signed her like a few months ago. Re-signed her and then got rid of her.
They thought Eva Marie was out there shooting all these movies. They thought it was some next big star, innit? They thought, oh, let's get Eva Marie back. She's doing all these movies. Yeah, Eva Marie. She can probably wrestle now. She does all these action scenes. They get her back, and she's the same shitty Eva Marie that there's always been, you know. I have no words for Eva Marie. I just don't know why she was in wrestling to begin with. That was a big fucking piece of bullshit business there. These people have been released for no apparent reason. Only Lorcan.
They say it's money cuts.
Money cuts. Only Lorcan is one of the better workers you could have on your lower end of the card. As a not even a mid. Like, he does a role where he's tough to beat and he can make anyone look good.
Puts people over.
He puts people over.
Putting people over.
And not as a jobber though. He comes across so strong. He could have him win and then build him up to. He's just great, and I don't know why you're releasing people like this. So. And just to this is my point. So the luchadors that were released, Lince Dorado and Grand Metalik, they are brilliant at, you know, great luchadors. And I'm not disputing that they're not great luchadors, though AEW they have Phoenix and Penta, which, in my opinion, are the two greatest luchadors currently. And Phoenix may go down as one of the best ever. Probably, yeah, he's going to go down as one of the best ever. They both are. And they're both so good. They both don't need to be in a tag team. It's literally crazy how they are a tag team. They won't be a tag team for much longer, I don't believe. I think like they're going to have maybe another reign after this. They might join back of a tag, but essentially they will be. They are so good. They will be single wrestlers.
100%.
The issue, that's what the issue they have with bringing in these luchadors. And they've got Fuego, who to me, Lindsay and Fuego were too similar.
Yeah.
I think obviously Fuego's way more charismatic and he's got more about him.
They don't build them to have characters.
No one knows. Just put them in the lucha house party and then have them go out there and dance.
Just a luchador. Like,
I don't think AEW need any more luchadors that aren't called Bandido.
Yeah.
But he is the only luchador that I want to see now coming in. But obviously, or a Dragon Lee. I wouldn't mind a Dragon Lee. But again, Fuego, I don't want them people to get lost in the shuffle of similar gimmicks.
Yeah.
And I don't think that. I think AEW has its perfect amount of different Mexican wrestlers. Right now, you've got, because it's not a Mexican promotion. It's not that's a style of wrestling. Do you know what I mean? You've got your American style, you've got your lucha style, and the people that do in the lucha style, they're just too good, man. They're just too good. So it's I do love them and I like them, and I remember watching them.
AAA,
bro. The Cruiserweight Classic was one of my favourite tournaments that I've watched. It was such a good tournament. Obviously, you got your G1s, which are ridiculous. Are they tournaments? They are tournaments, but they're ridiculous.
It's because it was...
Can't compare. Knockout tournament-wise, that was one of my favourite, the Cruiserweight Classic.
For a WWE Especially never, they rarely do tournaments.
Exactly.
It was sick. And the people they got into the tournament was sick as well.
For sure. So, that's what they'll probably be mostly remembered for. Metalik won the whole thing, no? No, TJP, he got to the final and he lost to TJP.
That was it, yeah.
But Metalik never looked better in that tournament. No. But it's just, it's a bad timing.
He's never looked as
But the good thing about these two is that they can just go to AAA. They can go to
they can go to Japan if they want.
Yeah, Japan. Metalik could easily go to Japan. Yeah. Anyway, so. And Harry Smith, what was that? Is there a revolving door? He came in and he left. And he's actually a really good wrestler, so they didn't use him whatsoever. They just brought him in and then he left.
I feel like AEW couldn't get him.
I don't think AEW probably would get him though, would they? Maybe as a coach or something, but I don't know if they'd have him as a wrestler.
Didn't
he have something about
his name though, innit?
Yeah.
His name, if you have
that is true. British Bulldog though, yeah. But anyway, I'm just going to go through the list to end the video and just hope each name sinks in. That WWE could have nothing they had nothing for these people. They blamed it on budget cuts, which is a cop-out. They must know the feedback that they get from the fans when they do these things. They just don't give a shit about anyone but themselves. You've got Ember Moon, who I think
is one of the
better wrestlers that we've got. She's the only reason you don't think she's one of the best wrestlers, and why I do is because I remember what she did. Because she hasn't been used in so long, you forget this shit. She is so good. Her finisher is so over. Quite frankly, another black female is a great thing for wrestling. If you know, you know. It's been a bit of a certain way for many years that I've watched it. So seeing more and more black females, especially, is a good thing, and she would fit into AEW like a glove. Her gimmick is so cool, man. I remember when she first came in, she was definitely Ember Moon was so good. How do you mess up an Ember Moon? But I am actually not upset about it. I know she might be upset. I am not upset.
Injuries never helped her.
Injuries never helped, but I'm not upset that she was released because now I can see her in AEW. Let's go through the list. We'll end the video on this. Just remember that these are surplus apparently to WWE's requirements. So you got Nia Jax, Keith Lee, Eva Marie, Scarlett, Ember Moon, Frankie Monet, Oni Lorcan, Karrion Kross, Hit Row member, B-Fab, Trey Baxter, Katrina Cortez, Jeet Rama, Grand Metalik, Zayda, Raymer, Jesse Kamea. I don't know mostly any of them because I don't watch NXT 2.0. Lindsay Dorado, Grand Metalik, Harry Smith, Mia Yim, and then that's the list. These are all the people that have been released due to budget cuts, though WWE have made £250 million this quarter. There's 4 quarters in a year. Anyway, So they can't afford these wrestlers apparently. It's ridiculous. But I wanted to share my opinion with you guys, and we just wanted to get this out. We would have got this out sooner, but you know, we both have lives, and we've been busy. And this week we're going to be even more busy because we do have we've got our new weekly YouTube podcast coming out called Weekly Roundup, which we're excited to do. That will be released. That will probably be out on Friday. That video will be out every Friday. I nearly messed up the day there. That video will be out every Friday. I was changing my mind as I was saying it. That video is going to come out on Friday anyway. That will come out every Friday, and then we've got the big one is Full Gear.
Full Gear, man.
How pumped are you for Full Gear, bro?
It's gonna be nuts, isn't it?
The card is probably gonna, it's a legendary card. It's gonna be nuts, like you said. We're gonna be doing a live stream on YouTube for that, so be sure to check that out. Guys, if you like this video and you want to catch